If your medication is being prescribed appropriately and your insurance is still denied it, you're not alone and you don't have to accept it. I'm Dr. Cameo Carter. I'm a board certified pediatrician and mom of 3. And today I want to walk through what you can do when you have a medication that you really need and your insurance won't cover it, and there's not other good alternatives for you. This happens more often than it should, where there's national guidelines that are given for medications that should be given in certain instances, and the insurance will deny it, will say that there's other medicines that need to be tried first, and maybe those medicines are not the best choice or shouldn't be used in that patient's situation. This isn't about luxury or preference, it's about access to evidence-based care. Insurance companies are not medical experts, but their decisions directly impact patient care. Many of these denials are based on cost control and not clinical science. And these decisions are delaying treatment, worsening outcomes, and discourage both patients and doctors from advocating. And filing complaints helps create accountability and data for regulators to act. But not everybody knows what steps you can do, what you can follow to do those complaints and start that chain of documentation to hold insurance companies accountable. So every state has a Department of Insurance or Office of the Insurance Commissioner where you can file complaints. In California, there are 2 main agencies. The Department of Managed Health Care, the DMHC, handles most HMOs and some PPOs. The California Department of Insurance, or CDI, handles most other PPOs and indemnity plans. So check your insurance card or website to confirm which department regulates your particular plan. When to file is important, to know when you're going to go that route of making a complaint to your state insurance commissioner. So first, you need to have received a written denial after appealing or filing a grievance with your insurance company. So it always starts with that. You have to have that medication prescribed, have a denial, file an appeal or a grievance, and have that documentation. You and your doctor can clearly document that the treatment meets established medical standards and clinical guidelines, not just the insurer's in-house criteria. You need to have documentation, whether it's peer-reviewed papers, FDA indications, or specialty society recommendations like the AAP or the Endocrine Society, that helps with your argument or claim. Insurers don't get to redefine what's medically necessary when the science says otherwise. How to file it. So first, you'll go to your state's insurance department's website and look for file a complaint or look for consumer assistance. So you can just Google, in our state of California, insurance commissioner, and that'll take you to the insurance department's website. You'll follow the prompts that they have and make sure that you have supporting documents that include the denial letter with the reason for the denial being highlighted, a copy of the prescription and your physician's notes explaining medical necessity, any appeal correspondence or supporting medical references, and clinical literature or treatment guidelines if available. And you can ask your doctor for that. I know that I include links to that in my after visit summaries so that people can see the society guidelines which are supporting my reason. And then a short, clear personal statement describing how the denial impacts your health and quality of life. And you can ask for some details from your doctor of what are some important things to include, but these are coming from consumers. And I think as consumers, we don't always understand how much power we have. And so these letters coming from you saying how this is impacting you, are very informative and helpful and carry a lot more power and weight than we give ourselves credit for. So what happens next is the state agency contacts your insurer and investigates the denial. Many cases are overturned or resolved quickly once external oversight is applied. And I've seen it happen with my own patients where I couldn't get anywhere with my denials or my appeals. And after they sent this letter, even within 2 to 3 weeks, the denial was overturned. And even if your case is not overturned or if it isn't reversed, your complaint becomes part of a public record. And the regulators use this to track abuse patterns and enforce compliance. I see this so much, and I am recommending to so many of my patients that they start to follow this. And I know everybody has way too much work to do, but I think by increasing the volume of this and increasing the pain points for our insurance commissioner as well as the insurances will hopefully make a change. I see this all the time, primarily in medications related to skin conditions. I see it for weight loss medications. I see it when we're having shortages with different ADHD medications. And this impacts people's quality of life and complications which can occur if proper care is not given. You're paying your premiums. You're putting so much into your insurance. Make your insurance company do its part. Don't let them quietly deny care because it's inconvenient or costly. And when you are filing a complaint, you're not just helping yourself, you're building pressure for systemic change that will help other people as well too. I'll include in the text some resources that you can look up and partner with your doctors. We're there to help you.